Hi, I'm Kati Texas. It's the first Saturday of the month, and the arts are alive, rain or shine. It's time for Old Town Art Crawl. It's time to check out my favorite thing, a new gallery. Let's see it. So we're here at Phosphine for a group show called It's Complicated, and I caught one of the artists. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Allie Osborne.
And what do you have up in the show?
I have some collages up. I have some up here. I have one over there. I don't know.
What do you like about doing collage?
Well, I just really like collecting paper ephemera all the time, like from estate sales or from old flyers or whatever, and I like putting them together in a weird way.
What's your favorite thing you have up in the show tonight?
Probably my newest piece. It's called The Thread. It's in the It's Complicated show, and it is based on a tarot reading that I did for myself. I pulled 3 cards, and then I was like, I'm going to make a collage based on these cards.
What did your reading say to you?
I was talking about, like, kind of finding myself again creatively, I guess, a little bit. Yeah.
What's the general concept here?
Well, we're like a little micro gallery, and we want to have as many local artists in here as possible. And we also have a maker space. Yeah, we're trying to have it be like a cool spot where people can come make stuff. We got open studio hours, and on Friday nights we have makers nights from like 5 to 9, where you can just come in with your project and just hang out. And it's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. Just come hang out with us.
One of my favorite things about having great local bookstores is that they feature our great local authors. Let's go talk to Jess Pettit. You're looking good. You having fun?
It's so much fun. Yes.
Here celebrating the release of your second book, right?
Yeah. So technically it's the second book, but I did it Star Wars style. So it's the second book, but it's the prequel to the first book.
Okay.
So the first book, called Good Enough Now, is all about like doing your own personal work of who and how you want to be in the world, right? And most of my clients don't want to do their own work. So I'm calling their bluff and like did the prequel of like, all right, well, we're giving human rights to organizations and we haven't even given human rights equally to humans. So let's make your organization do the work. Spoiler alert, that would mean you're also going to have to do your own work. So I gathered real case studies from my diversity consulting clients of what I'm going to call charitably good intentions that caused more harm than had they done nothing at all. So then why is that, and what could they have done to actually do some good in the world? Because they almost were doing good. It asks questions instead of giving answers, so it can be a frustrating dive. I also think good intentions and failures are important. They're in the right direction. I'd rather fail in the right direction than not play at all.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
you
you.
go.
Do you enjoy Art Crawl and the other great local content you see on Keat TV's YouTube channel? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit like, subscribe. Maybe consider joining Keat as a member. It's your PBS station. We're here at the Tidal Gallery to check out an installation by Becky Evans and Lori Goodman. All right. Hi, Lori. It's so good to see you. Can you tell us about this show?
Well, about 2 years ago, Becky Evans called and said, Lori, I'm at Miller Farms and they have this stuff called Excelsior and you're going to love it. You can make paper out of it. And I said, okay, bring it over. So within an hour, she and Bob are at my barn with pallets, humongous pallets full of this natural color straw-like stuff that's called wool straw. And it's a packing material. It sat in my barn for about 6 months. And then one day I just said, I wonder if this will dye like my paper pulp does. And it dyed like magic. Becky came over and we started dyeing and dyeing and dyeing. And then we had it all over the floor in the barn. There's a very well-known fiber artist named Sheila Hicks, and she had a show with balls of yarn all over the floor. And I thought, I'm just going to appropriate her. But we ended up putting it on the wall instead. That was how it started, and we said this is so much fun because we're just playing. We don't have a deadline. We don't have a gallery that we have to be accepted or rejected from. We don't have anything to worry about. We're just going to mess around, and we did for about a year. Took us about a year to complete. We had other things that we were doing in our studios, but we just played with it. It was so much fun. And it's so much fun tonight, especially because I don't know very many people who have come in. And everybody smiles and says, this is so much fun, and it's like play. And that's been really satisfying. Very nice.
What's your name and what on earth are you doing?
My name is Matt Cooper. I'm a paper artist. I've been doing paper art since I was about 15 years old, self-taught. And I have a show going here at the Eagle House. There's a piece behind you right here, which is the cover of Captain Science from the 1940s. It's called The Hangman's Daughter. Yeah, they asked me to come down here and cut live art, so down here cutting live art.
What do you like about cutting paper?
Very relaxing. Teaches you patience. It's textile. You can actually feel it. I don't know. I got into paper and I never looked back.
What's your favorite piece you have up in here right now?
It would probably have to be one of the 3 sci-fi pieces I've done, but my most comprehensive piece was the Carson Mansion that I did a couple years ago.
How long does it take you to do one of these large-size pieces?
It just really depends on the detail. It can take couple hours. Like this one I'm probably going to finish tonight, so it'll probably take me 3 or 4 hours, but something like this or some of these more comprehensive pieces take 30, 40, 50, sometimes a couple hundred hours. So
well, they turned out really beautiful. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, very graphic, very solid.
I have an art show going here. I have an art show at Fin and Feather as well, which is I do a bunch of pet pieces, dogs, cats, and other animals for people, so I've got a bunch of stuff over there as well. So,
thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Old Town Art Crawl. I'm Kati Texas. See you next time.